Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, traders, guys and girls. Um, can you hear me? Yes, looks good. Okay, let's do it. Right, good morning. I'm gonna analyze quickly. Let's have a look quickly to the calendar first. That's the calendar of today. We had some bad news. It was bad one. We had lower than expected here. CBI year on year. And can you guys hear me? Let me check this out. I think yes. Yes, that's working fine. Okay, so we had some CBI news from UK, and it was lower than expected by 0.2%. Point 0.2. So yeah, let's have a look to the graph here. You can see we are trending down on the CBI year on year since 2000. The highest is 2017, then 18 is down, 19 is down, and we kind of trending down now. The lower it was like 2015, we climbed back up and we kind of going back down, maybe down to the minimum 50% of this move. This is just as an indicator for CBI is affecting pound currencies and import and export and other things in UK. Let's close this out. And here is as well is like 50% positive, but yeah, pound like pulled back. If you look to the pound pairs, we'll look at it later now. We're gonna look later on it. Other than that, there's nothing really interesting by the end of the day, but FOMC member speaking, and that's it really. Nothing else at 4 and 5. It's just like a meeting formation. So that's one thing I would like to mention here as well. We'll look at the stock. You can see the stock is quite red, SMB. The sectors here is quite down by point. Facebook 1.28%, Google 0.66% down, Facebook 1.28% down. So it looks like most of the assets you can see inside S&P is kind of like pullback, profit taking. The smallest one inside though, they're not really affecting the price much, but the bigger one, which is the one you need to look at. If you trade in S&P 500, financial here is just holding a bit, but technology is down today. So overnight, worldwide, you can see the stocks itself is like wobbly. So China as well. I like to mention China because of Aussie. So China's going to be affecting Aussie, as you know that China connected to Aussie, import and export and currency itself. And if the stock going down, Chinese currency is going to go down. We're going to look up to, we're going to check now dollar Chinese yuan, I think. So I don't trade it, but I'm going to have a look. Um, Now let's go have a look on the indexes. We have here euro. It was up yesterday. Let me change the color. Euro was up yesterday, but kind of pulled back at the same time at the same day. Coming back today, just half percent, 50% of this move. Let's look how that go. So you can see bound still on the lower at the range. At the moment, we are at the low at this range, this high and this low, 50%, the moving average. So we're below the moving average and we kind of like stopped here. Yesterday it was almost going red day and turned out to be green. I had some position. I could take some profit here, but CBI year on year actually pushed it down a little bit. However, it didn't really kill it. So we're still inside the trade. For me, I'm gonna hold on it. Um, CAD, as you can see as well, is doing rotation here. It's going rotating. For how long that rotation is gonna go? Let's check this first area of support. It's gonna hold. Continue back up, or we will actually break it through and retest and go down. It's gonna make CAD weaker, oil weaker as well. So Aussie, as you can see, Aussie is going down now. I suspect it will come up to this gap and it will start to show some rotation. We will be watching this area here, see if it's gonna hold, continue back up, or actually continue to the low. This area. There's so many points you can look at. You look at this area here, or that low, or the previous spike up here as a support on Aussie currency itself. Swiss, you can see Swiss is really smashing up, is following Euro. As you can see, Euro just because Euro it's more, between US and Euro, that kind of like a lot of trade going on in and out. When people come in, people want company want to buy stuff from Euro, they exchange to Euro, from US to Euro, and Euro from Euro to US. And that's why this pair is kind of like it's I don't trade it. I don't trade euro against the dollar itself. It doesn't make sense. You go to the head straight away, like between US and euro. It's hard to trade it because it doesn't move much. It's gonna affect a lot of company and businesses if we move like crazy. So excuse me. Uh, as you can see, dollar is holding ground. It is not showing any weakness at the moment since that top here, NFP, was for this day. This NFP, then we have 3 days now, is holding inside the NFP candle. Okay, so I will just wait for it to break out of this day, then we can speculate to say it's gonna go down here or is actually gonna keep up to test this area. We're gonna check the DAXI now after we finish. As you can see, yen is actually showing some momentum. Probably will come back retest the moving average. If it does and maybe break higher, come back down, we show some momentum up since the stock is risk off. So I expect this pair to the yen to go up and gold as well. I'll come to gold now in a minute. Also, you can see here the risk off pushing all the equity currencies down. So watch for this level or this area if it's gonna hold it or not. So I can say this could be pullback area for buyer to buy New Zealand. Okay, we checked all of them. Okay, cool. Moving on to the main chart. DAXI, as you can see, is holding this area. Still here. Just to draw that trend line. Let me change the color to white so it'll be clearer. So we have one point here, two. You connect these two together. You draw the trend line, and we have still room to play up to this area, and we will start to watch this area. So you guys start to watch this area. DAXI is gonna give you indication of what dollar wanted to do next. If it's going up, that's mean dollar is going up and euro is gonna go down and pound is gonna go down. Pound USD, for example. Okay, and pound yen is gonna go up. Okay, but if dollar going down, that's mean what I said here is opposite. So probably you can see a lot of spike. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and probably gonna have another day here, five, unless that fifth day is gonna actually touch here, and we'll start show some momentum down to continue this channel. We have one area touch, two area, didn't really touch it, come back quickly, 50%, push back down, come back again, retest this 50%. If we target in this, and if we by chance, if it's come back up and just come back down again and do this, that's mean that's it can really go down again because we back inside this three tops, one, two area here. So this is very interesting. Just draw that. It will be very interesting. Here. Well, I'll take this. I'll change that to red. Sell zone. So what I will be looking for to come and show me some losing momentum here like that and keep down and so on and so forth. That will give me indication of trend continuing down, at least to this point and this point together. So if you get another trend line and you draw it here, you kind of watch this angled push back up, hopefully. So, right, so moving on, gold. Yesterday, I expected gold to hold because of the stock it was going down. I'm looking on the daily time frame now, and it looks like it hold here well. We have a point of interest here. We have this 2 point. Price come near it and just jumped up. Last night it was around here when I last looked at it, and today you see that confirm because we broke the high of the previous candle. That's confirming that actually can go. So I expected that by the end of the week it was going to be somewhere here. By Friday, probably is going to some pullback 50%, then continue back up to retest the close and opening of this area. If maybe we can see some spike up, but it's going to test again 1600. So watch out for that. If you short, don't hold for it. It could go higher than 1600 if the stock really shows some momentum down. So that's my play. If you wanted to get long, you can get long. You should have getting long as soon as we break the high of the previous day. It will be a good trade for you. That's one way to do it, break out. You should also be watching the stock. I will come to the stock shortly. And yeah, that was a zone to buy. Probably if the stock shows some momentum today, we could see it coming back down to give you another chance to long. Okay, but you still have to keep your eye on the news because I think what happened last night is China denied that, or they said the deal is not going to be signed and they better wait for after the election. And there was uncertainty going on, so I expect gold to come back at least to this area to retest the 1600 again because we're not at war yet or any kind of big problem. But if China deal is not going to be signed now, probably wise investor that will take their money off the table until then we have some solid news. So that has been said that gold is going to be come back up here and yen will be up as well. So watch gold. If you're trading gold, it is a good asset for safety, for save your anything. Gold is almost always safe haven for any trade or your saving or what have you. So anyway, so watch out for this. If this is we want to continue back up here, maybe the next day if you want to buy it. I don't know if this day is gonna hold or keep going or what have you. So you make your decision. You can leave your stop loss below, or if you break it down to twice, two positions, you keep your stop loss somewhere between this area. I don't see the stock want to keep going up since we don't have a good news for it. We'll come to the stock now. Just a sec. As you can see here, dollar yen. Dollar is showing some weakness as well because of the stock obviously going down. So yen is strong at the moment, pushing the dollar yen uh, down. So probably we're gonna, not sure, but let's just see how it's gonna react at this area, this top. We broke it. Probably we'll come back retest and see how it's gonna do here. You just give it one day, see how that day is gonna play. So don't just jump on it. See how the day is gonna behave. It's gonna actually show some momentum, then you can get back in the trade. Or if it's broken, you come back retest and you go down. That's your line in the sand. See how far it will go from it, up or down. Okay. Um, I meant to look at the stock. That's SMB future. As you can see that we have a previous day. Yesterday was red day. Looks like a dodgy. Looks like that. It was sold, come back up, pushed back up, come back down. We almost closed at the opening. Overnight trading. The next day, right away, we went down and we held here. So I don't see that want to really go up again. Maybe it's gonna do another wick and back again and do a couple of candles red. So this area is very interesting now to see coming back down here to retest this area, this high, and medium size is like 50% between this area. If you look at it, you'll be watching out here to long it from here if you trade in future to continue or only doing double top. Sorry, what the scenario can be coming back down, coming back up, come back down again, make a high, lower high, lower lows, and you start to see some pullback. But overall, it can just come up to this area and coming back up. If it does that, the gold will gonna be more than 1600. Because if you see the momentum now, we are here and we have a couple days red and one green, couple days red, but we didn't really break it yet. That's the worry as well. So this line, if it we broke a new low than yesterday, then I expect that to continue down to these highs. Okay. So as you can see, the stock will have two red days. The stock itself is red across the globe and US. So watch out for this. Watch out gold as well. Gold is important to for safe haven and trading. Come back to Bound. As you can see, Bound still holding this ground. I am long from somewhere here, and my second part of my position somewhere here, and my stop loss just below here. That's my trade on MT4. I supposed to have taken some profit yesterday here, but my take profit is actually up there. My stop loss is down here. Is not much of is very small regard the risk and reward, guys. So that's why I expect it to come back up here. It's still holding. As long as it's still holding here, I'm okay with it. But if it start to break down to this area, maybe I'm gonna close before my stop loss itself. We'll see how they're gonna play. Just give me a second, guys. Just answer the call. Okay, thanks for that. Right, where we are. Okay, so as I said here, this is we have like a green day and the red day next day is just holding here. This just popped down because of the news, so we'll better wait for more information. I will need more information about this. We're looking for hours. We have a nice push back up. We broke this area. We're coming back again here, so watch for it to break high again. That's 4 hours. Probably is gonna come back around here, do this, and continue back up to these highs here. Watch out as well for it. Back to the daily. I still have a hope on this faith on this pattern. Is not 100% it can work, but let's see. We are 89% Fibonacci between this coming back again, and I think it's gonna show some momentum up. When I want to target the high of this spike. Here you go. So let's just look this and we'll watch it. We'll see how that's gonna play. Okay, let's see that how it's going to play. Okay, a little lighter. That's it. Yeah, I think it's still a room to go back up again, retest these highs. So let's see how they're gonna do it. Moving on. Euro pound. So Euro pound yesterday, as you can see here, it did go down because, as I said, the pound USD up. This pair is gonna go down. They go opposite each other like a mirror. Regardless of euro string or weakness, this pair normally almost moving the same way as pound USD. Because pound USD, it's a cool cable, and that's the head of the. It's exactly the same price as the future, pound future. So cable is the main driver for UK currency indicator, if you want to call it. So if you want to know how much is the pound strong or weaker, you look to pound USD, which is cable. So that's why this is moving that way. and between pound and euro, there are it's just a fraction of changes because we are next to each other. So the changes between us is very, very less. Like Aussie and New Zealand, they normally they just move a fraction, just a very, very small fraction of a price changing because they're next to each other. There's no much of going on. There's not far cost effect and all stuff. If you a business, you have business models, you traded business models before. So just to make this a little bit lighter, it's not looking cool. You can see the price as well. There you go. Okay, I still have a face on this as well. This pattern to continue back up. It looks like you want to, but we broke it by a pip or so. We broke the day by like a few pips. We come back, bull back, and we coming back up. We didn't really break the previous day green. We still holding this range. What I'm doing now, I'm looking for that range to break up higher, and we will continue up. So that's the play on this bear for hours. Let's see how strong it is. Okay, as you can see, that 4 hours, yeah, was already calculated the yesterday. That's the yesterday push of pound strings, and we come back, rotate, and we just jumped back up again because pound weakness happened this morning, CBI. So I expect that one to keep going, break that high, show some momentum. We see some rotation going on around here. Weakness on red, charging green, and you can see it's going back up. So that looks good for continuation up. If we draw a trend line in the 4 hours and we watch that trend line, we change that something to be recognized. There you go. We just watch that trend line, see maybe it will come back test here and come back up. We will see if you want to actually continue up or not. Okay, that's how you monitor. For 1 hour, obviously, we're gonna go deeper down to the details itself and see how much inside each 4 hour happened and where we can go. We are 50% of this move in 1 hour. So we're coming back, probably gonna do this and we'll go up higher. We'll break this as soon as it starts to show a point of interest. We'll see if it's break and continue up or not. Okay. Any question, guys? If you have any question, please leave it in the comment. Hello, good morning, Atura. If you have any question, leave it in a comment before the session is closed. Yeah, guys, so the target is 0.867. Okay. China and US Chinese yuan. As you can see, we have some string on the dollar against the China because I did show you China stock is down. As you can see, that's possibly indicating some pullback going on here. So let's watch that out if you trade it. But I don't, it's not available in my broker. Or I think it's available, but the margin is very high. I don't really like it, and it's moving political move. So I don't want to use this pair. I better trade something better. I can trade Aussie instead. Aussie is more reliable than China currency. I'm short here. So guys, I did say yesterday I'm short because I know that the stock is gonna go bull back soon, and I was just prepared for it, and I short bound yen because I think this pair will continue down move. So I'm still on the trade, not here, but in my terminal. I traded only once here and I close it, and that's the second trade is going on only because hedging between the stock and yen. So I expect this pair to continue down. Pound itself, it doesn't have. We're waiting for the end of this month, the 30. See what's Boris got on paper regarding Brexit. We didn't really do anything yet. We are halfway the month, 15 days inside the month now, and we didn't hear anything. So I don't know. The deadline of Brexit is the end of the month. I don't know how that's gonna work out with UK and Europe later on. So we still have some time. Just a second, guys. So I'll just get some water. Keep talking all morning. All right, so we're still waiting for Brexit. See what's going on. So for me, it's a good play to use what's active now, which is yen and gold, and that's why I'm shorting pound yen, and maybe I can short euro yen as well. But let's see. I prefer to only do pound yen for now. I don't know about euro. Euro looks like it wants to pop up, so um, let's see. Let's just wait for it. But if you only trade bound, only trade bound pairs. I trust bound pairs more than the rest of the pairs, currencies. So because I've been trading for a very long time. So okay, moving on. CAD. No, sorry, Aussie. Pound Aussie. As you can see, we broke that actually. Okay. I didn't really look at it very much. I don't have a trade on it yet. Waiting for some clarity because of the stock. So let's see how it's going to play. If we still hold in these lows, if we create another low, we have a green day, risk off on the mode, on the go now, ongoing now. So I expect this pair to go back up because Aussie is gonna be weak. Okay, because of China as well. So China is down, stock is down. Think about it. This pair is moving with the stock, so I expect it at least to come back up here, show some momentum, pull back, come back up again, show some waves inside the 4 hours and 1 hour. Then I will be happy to put my money on it, and I'll go with the pullback. So if you see that as well, there's another angle you can look at it. This pair, if it's coming back up here, this before the end of the month, before Brexit, possibly maybe we're gonna have some positive news. Then we'll see this pair continue to go up again as well, up to these areas of Brexit election here. I think for it, yeah, that day, yeah. So I expected that one to come back up again. All pound pairs playing the same role. All pound pairs playing the same pattern, if you noticed. So this is a qualifier to trade this pair as well. So what is on? Yeah, I'm actually long here as well. Yeah, well, I didn't see that. This is my terminal as well, but I have so many position open, guys. I'm sorry. I'm long here since yesterday. So still in the trade, and I'm targeting this area. Yeah. So all pound pairs moving that way. So what we got here? We got the stock risk off. Aussie is gonna go down. Pound waiting for some news by the end of the month. So this pair, if it show me some momentum at least to this area, I expect it to continue up to Brexit high. Then if you go a little bit higher, you kind of trail your stop halfway or maybe more in the money. So yeah, because we're waiting for Brexit, and I'm not sure if both have any solid information about Brexit, but we will see. So stock down, Chinese stock down, make Aussie weaker. Okay, waiting for Brexit confirmation from Boris. So it's gonna make pound up. Sorry, up or down. We'll see. Let's see how that gonna play. But we need to show me some couple 3 days green, at least 60% of this move. Then we'll kind of like think about it if I exit my position or not. I need to check on my terminal as well. Okay, Bow New Zealand, same story, except New Zealand was stronger at the time of the bull of Brexit, the election. So I can see that he's just coming back up here, test his area, and slowly going down again, because New Zealand is still strong, but not as much as pound when it's become stronger. So let's see some kind of pullback rotation retest. So what I'll do, I'll be watching for retest this area, break it, and play inside and maybe continue up. Okay, that's gonna give me that pattern. Break that trend line, confirmation if you wanna wait. However, if you have the second day green, you could take your trade and leave your stop loss below this day. Stock is going down, maybe for the but until the end of the week. We'll see how that go. China, US, all the stuff is calculating. All market is moving. So you need to pick up some point to trade this. See which is a weaker, which is a stronger, and you trade it. Yeah. Pound CAD. I'm still short on pound CAD because I thought CAD will be strong, pound is weak. Oil risk off. I'm still in the trade, but since it's still in my side, we broke a new low. Let's wait for it because I think CAD it will push higher soon. So if CAD high, then pound CAD itself will go down. Okay, I'm still short on it. My stop loss just below above the swing high. Look like if you look here, it's kind of like consolidate, comeback break, and red day as well will going down. So let's see. Right. Euro New Zealand as well. If New Zealand getting weaker, as you can see, Euro started to push. My first target will be here if you're long. Your stop loss is going to be below this swing. What we have here, we have a wave 1, wave 2, look for wave 3, probably up to this area. Wave 3 is going to be bigger. Some certain pullback to these levels and push back up high, up again. 50% of this move itself, you be watching out for that final target. Then you just wait for the next move, okay? Swiss, I'm short Swiss, pound Swiss. I'm still short on it. I am. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm still short on it. Swiss for some reason keep going up. Why not? So I short it, broke a interesting trend line, and it's keep going. So I expect it to hold here for pullback, retest that low, and continue back down to this range area. If we keep going strong, okay, we could hold here sometime. We could hold here as well. Wait for Brexit deadline, which is the end of the month. See how that's gonna play. Do some rotation to this area of interest here. These lows probably going down again. Okay, but I'm short anyway because I can see that it is strong on the index. Is really pushing. So we had a few days back on New Zealand was pushing up for like 60 days. Keep going, keep going. So if that's a qualifier to be keep pushing up, why not to trade it? Why not? Just trade against the weakness one, the weaker one. Don't trade against euro because euro's gone up. You could do it with pound like I did, with CAD, with Aussie, with New Zealand. So if this too weak, one you can trade it against it. You split your position. If you trade in one lot or two lots, you break 50-50 here between these two. Maybe another 50 here and pound. So you got how many qualifier? We got over here. We can trade it against Swiss, pound Swiss, CAD Swiss, New Zealand Swiss, Aussie Swiss. You can because the Swiss is up, so you long Swiss, not short in the others. Yeah, you short the others. Okay, come back here. So yeah, I think that's it, guys and girls. If you have any question, some of you left already, so I'm gonna call it a day. And yeah, so euro as well as I can see here, euro is going up. So watch out for that. If you want to retest it here and break higher, looks like it's holding its ground. So probably it's gonna come back here. Since it's holding its ground here, you can see that area of interest. Hold it well. Here as well, hold it. So here we go. If we put these two together, we don't have to do that exactly. However, let me just, yeah, here we go. Let's see. So the best next target probably gonna be somewhere high here. You look left, see the point, the area of interest. So yeah. Anyway, wait for it to show some more momentum up. When it come back up here, break and retest and play a little bit, I will consider long up to the green area here and these levels. So at the moment, my My portfolio is full at the moment, and I don't need any extra pairs, especially euro, dollars. So if that shows me some momentum really up, yeah, that's fine. But I prefer to short it because the swaps are positive, no negative. If you go long, the swap is really high. If you stay 1 week, it can cost $1,000. So I don't like to trade it very much because it's really expensive. The rate is expensive. Anyway, guys, do you have any question? I guess that's it. Thank you. Have a good day, guys, and trade wisely. Please don't risk much. We at the brink of a war, and anything can happen. Market manipulation and all the stuff. So trade wisely, trade percentage wise. Don't put everything on the table because you could lose everything in a matter of seconds. So don't put your risk under uh, uncertainty or manipulation. Don't put your money on gambling way. Okay, guys. There's a Telegram, so you can join the Telegram. I'm planning to program Telegram to do some trading. As soon as I take a trade, it will post it automatically. We'll see how that go. Okay, guys. Thanks very much, and have a great day trading. And take care. Thanks. Good day. Bye.